Alright, you guys. Been a while. So I was at Sam's Club the other day and found some knives. I have not been able to find one of those Walmart knives. They get them in stock. I can get a date when they're going to be there. I get there, gone. I don't know. They only get 6 at a time, maybe, if they're lucky. My Walmart around here. And so I've not been able to find one at all. Usually the camera is flipped around, so this is a little bit strange for me. But I did find something at Sam's Club, and it's this right here. It's the greatest hits. And so I got to looking at these, and they're all kind of the same. They all have, so the way it's set up, so I'm just going to read right through here on each one of these. So right off the bat, they all have a plain edge. They're all folding. One of them is a frame lock, which is this one. And the other two are liner locks. They all have pocket clips. The Evo Junior, right here, this one, says added corrosion resistance. So on that one, it has a titanium nitride coated blade for extra corrosion resistance. But it kind of looks like the same as that, right? I don't know if y'all can tell. But it has the same kind of color. But I don't know if that makes a difference or not. And this one has a textured grip. One of them is just a stainless steel. It doesn't really say anything else besides stainless steel. These two right here, are 7CR 17 MOV. So it's kind of, I don't know, would it be a step down from 8 CRV? So I'm assuming it's a crucible metal. No, it wouldn't be. But yeah, I picked these up, and this is the first time I'm going to open them. And I'll bring you guys over here pretty close what I'm doing. So now, y'all maybe get a little closer look, better look at this. So it says it's the greatest hits. I only paid, I think it's like 24 bucks for this. And it is, the paraframe. It's a skeletonized style knife. It's the Evo Junior. I'm pretty sure I had an Evo, just a standard size Evo. It was a whole lot larger than this knife is. And an Iron Ranger. Of course, y'all can see the kind of the specs on that. And of course, they include dual thumb studs, so it can be carried either way, left or right-handed. There's a frame lock on that one, but this one's got liner locks. They're all plain edge. I like a plain edge knife. I don't really like a serrated edge knife. Because by the time you get the serrated edge in there, you've only got maybe an inch of pocket knife left. So this is a unboxing of a Gerber knife. I kind of feel that these are kind of on the cheaper end. Ew. Sorry, you guys. Because you can still get these paraframes, relatively cheap. Because there's not really much to these. That's a pretty nice knife. A little dirty right there, right out of the box. And, pretty nice. So I'm going to use a open nail to open these. This open nail's been a fantastic knife. And then there's the Evo too. It'll open if you flick it hard enough. See, it's got a finger flipper. Alright, where was I? So yeah, there's the Gerber Evo Junior. I need to work on this just a little bit. Kind of get it loosened up. Of course, it is brand new, so after I work it a few times, it'll probably open all on its own. And so yeah, there's that one, the Evo Junior. Sure, that plastic is tough. Well, this is one that I kind of feel like I could like. It's a little bigger framed. It's a simple thumb open. It is a little bit bigger. Has a lanyard hole. And it's a ton bigger than the Evo Junior. And it's bigger than the paraframe. So these, let's see. This one has a clip point blade, which kind of, we're all familiar with those. And then here's a drop point. You don't kind of see the difference. This is more of a straighter edge. This has more of a curve in it. I like drop point blades because they're a little easier to sharpen. They don't have much of this curve in it, um, which makes it pretty nice. Um, they both kind of have a swedge. Well, all three of them really have that. So that is the opening of the Gerber paraframe. Like I said, this was bought at Sam's Club, and it was among their Christmas stuff. So I'm assuming this is Gerbers Christmas, what they would think for to be for Christmas. Um, which these are all pretty nice knives from Gerber. Of course, you get into this right here, designed and engineered in Oregon, made in China. But they also have this guarantee. It's a limited lifetime warranty. I've never turned anything into Gerber. And, these used to be made in the USA. These were made in Oregon. I know some guys that still have USA Gerbers. That's way back when. So, times change, money changes, and all that. And these, I feel as though they're the cheaper end of Gerber, But for the money, $24.99, sure, why not? I'm gonna give it a try. So my thing is gonna be, I'm gonna carry these for somewhere around a month, because my line of work, I really don't have to use a pocket knife all that much. But when I do, I need a good pocket knife. Now, I've had a smaller one of these, the paraframe, and the only thing that I have a problem with these is where this is open on the end. These are open, but where this one is open on the end and has these holes here too, I usually find that my keys wind up going through these and hanging in there. I had the smaller version. I think it's in the full size, but the junior was smaller, and that was the one I carried for a while. Now, the first thing right off the bat that I see here is, I noticed y'all probably seen it too. That is hitting on the side. I heard it. Y'all probably hear it too. So I'm going to have to figure out if I can center that up. It locks out really nice. But coming in, listen, it hits on the side. And it's not very loose. So, it has a little wobble. But I think maybe I can tighten that up and figure out what's wrong with it. Now, this one here, it's pretty well centered. I forget it has a finger thing. So yeah, these have the polymer handles. I think those are polymer. This one here comes down right in the middle. So And this one too, is right down the center. I don't know. I'm kind of at odds with the red. I mean, I like the red. Red is not my color. Orange is my color. But let's see what it does. Pretty well right down the middle. I kind of feel with this one as though it's kind of cheap. I think you can buy these for like. I think the small ones are $9. I think these ones are maybe a little more, like $20 maybe. I hadn't looked at these in a while, just because I really didn't have an interest in this one per se, but my interest was in the Evo Junior and the paraframe, or the Air Ranger. I'm sorry, not the paraframe, because this is paraframe. And so I'm going to carry these for somewhere around a month and then do a review on it and see how it pans out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that one in my pocket. I'm going to put my open nail back in my pocket. And these two knives will be sometime in the near future. All right, so that's all I got for you today. Remember, live life outdoors, and as always, God bless.